Hello Cowboys Nation, welcome to another video, and without further ado, let's get to another round of news from America's team. Cowboys predicted to part ways with potential $94 million NFL All-Pro cornerback. 1 year from now, Dallas Cowboys cornerback Darren Bland is going to be a very rich dude. In all likelihood, it's going to happen outside the state of Texas. Bland heads into the final season of his 4-year, $3.97 million rookie contract, having outplayed that money by any metric known to man, and PFF's Mason Cameron has him ranked as the #1 free agent cornerback headed into next year. With the Cowboys already locked into the massive 5-year, $97 million contract extension signed by NFL All-Pro cornerback and Trayvon Diggs in March 2023, the odds of Dallas paying both players is pretty much zilch. Darren Bland makes up half of Dallas' supremely talented cornerback tandem but remains without a deal heading into the 2025 season and reportedly isn't in talks for one currently, Cameron wrote on May 7. To add salt to the wound, the Cowboys spent a day 2 draft pick at cornerback, likely signaling their budget doesn't include an extension for Bland. Dallas has an embarrassment of riches of cornerback. While Diggs is also a 2-time Pro Bowler and led the NFL with 11 interceptions in 2021, Bland was an NFL All-Pro and Pro Bowler in 2023 when he led the NFL with 9 interceptions in 2023 and set the NFL single-season record with 5 interceptions returned for touchdowns. Bland's also tied Houston Oilers safety Ken Houston's NFL record for most defensive touchdowns in a single season set way back in 1971. Spotrac projects his market value in the neighborhood of a 4-year, $94.2 million free agent contract. That would put Bland among the top 5 highest-paid cornerbacks in the NFL at approximately $23.7 million per season. The Cowboys selected Bland in the 5th round of the 2022 NFL Draft, number 167 overall, and watched him start 8 games as a rookie, then become the full-time starter in 2023 opposite Stephon Gilmore after Diggs tore his ACL after 2 games. No movement in contract talks between Cowboys, $41 million edge rusher. The Dallas Cowboys grabbed headlines, all of the headlines, with a blockbuster trade for Pittsburgh Steelers wide receiver George Pickens on May 7. For a few days, maybe, it obfuscated the biggest issue with the franchise moving forward. That would be a lack of a long-term contract for the team's best player and arguably the NFL's best defensive player in edge rusher Micah Parsons, who is headed into his 5th season without a long-term deal. According to All City DLLS reporter Clarence Hill, it's a problem with no solution in sight. Per source, there has been no movement forward with the Cowboys and Mulugheta on a Parsons deal, Hill wrote on May 7 on his official X account. While Parsons has been a willing participant in Cowboys off-season workouts, there have been some contentious moments in his pursuit of what should be a record-setting contract for a defensive player. It's a deal that could exceed the 4-year, $160 million contract signed by Cleveland Browns edge rusher Myles Garrett on March 9. From the Dallas Morning News, Jones and David Mulugheta, the man who represents Parsons, have not met. Even though Mulugheta is regarded as one of the league's more respected power brokers, Jones ruffled some feathers at the NFL's annual meetings when he made a point, more than once, of saying he doesn't even know the name of Parsons' agent. Parsons is in the final season of his rookie contract after the Cowboys picked up his 5th-year extension, which will pay him $24 million in 2025 and bring his career earnings to approximately $41 million. Few players in NFL history have started their careers like Parsons. After being selected with the number 12 overall pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, he was named NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year. In his first 4 seasons, he's a 3-time NFL All-Pro and 4-time Pro Bowler. Parsons had 12.0 sacks in 2024 despite missing a career-high 4 games and despite the Cowboys stumbling to a 7-10 record. He also became just the 6th player to break 50 sacks in their first 4 seasons since the NFL began tracking sacks in 1983. Headed into 2025, Parsons has 52.5 career sacks. Pro Football Hall of Fame Bruce Smith holds the NFL career record with 200.0 sacks. Cowboys make final decision on landing Brown star running back Nick Chubb. The Dallas Cowboys have not made a habit of striking aggressive moves in recent NFL off-seasons, but the franchise went off-script by trading for former Pittsburgh Steelers wide receiver George Pickens. Now, fans are curious as to whether additional big moves could be on the way for Dallas. NFL Network's Jane Slater threw a bit of cold water on this idea. Slater reported that the Cowboys were never in play for Cleveland Browns running back Nick Chubb. The same is true for the team's former cornerback Stephon Gilmore or New York Jets running back Breece Hall. For those Cowboys fans seeking more, I checked on anything additional in the works. For instance, are guys like Nick Chubb or Stephon Gilmore still in play? Slater noted in a series of May 7, 2025, messages on X, the response, they were never in play. Adding Breece Hall. Also, never in play. Chubb is a free agent who has yet to sign with a new team. The four-time Pro Bowl running back has battled injuries in recent seasons which has limited his impact. After 4 straight seasons topping 1,000 yards, Chubb has not topped 400 yards in either of the last 2 years. Chubb posted 102 carries for 332 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns in 8 starts during the 2024 season. The veteran running back played in just a combined 10 games in the last 2 years. It is understandable for teams like the Cowboys to be skeptical of Chubb's potential production moving forward. Yet, Chubb's days of landing a 3-year, $36 million contract are likely over. Given Chubb's potential low-risk price tag, taking a flyer on the playmaker could make sense for Dallas. Spotrac projects Chubb's market value to be a 1-year, $3.2 million contract. As for Chubb, the star has been posting several impressive workout clips to social media, attempting to prove he still has plenty left in the tank. While the Cowboys have now improved their wide receiver depth chart, questions still surround the running back position. Dallas signed a pair of veterans during NFL free agency in Javonte Williams and Miles Sanders. The Cowboys followed up these moves by drafting Jaden Blue and Phil Mafah on day 3. Additionally, Dallas has Deuce Vaughn and Hunter Luepke returning to fight for roster spots.